Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomer to the channel. I got this out just so I wouldn't forget to tell you because, that's kind of what I do. But right now, We Knives until December 16th, 2022 is having the huge Black Friday thingy extravaganza that they have every year. And stuff is like 25% off. And most purchases, this is really cool. You're going to get this knife bag. And you can put 6 full-size knives in here. And I really like the fact that this side has its own flap and keeps them in. You got to keep your flap shut, right? So I'm glad I remembered to tell you about this because, who doesn't like a freebie and a knife roll, right? And of course, I have my usual 5% off discount code to Civivi and all that fun stuff. There's always links in the extended video of the description. And if you don't know how to find those links, send me an email, beezblades@gmail.com. I'll tell you how to find them. Anyway, are you ready? This is the We Knives Big Banter. Oh, yeah. Oh, mama. Would you look at it? Just look at it. Look at that. The jimping calls to me. This jimping is fantastic. I mean, I could go for a little bit more, but that's another story. Wow. Look at that. Beautiful micarta. The texture is on point. The texture is el perfecto. Can you see it? Just see it. Oh, man, it feels really good. And look at this. Pocket clip is inset into the micarta liners, and it's reversible, and T8 body screws, and a T8 pivot, which of course is a D-shaped pivot. I love their logo. That's such a good idea when they did that. Now, if you're familiar with the Baby Banter or the Banter, I'll put them all up next to each other. We'll take this apart and take a look on the inside and see what it looks like here in just a second. But let me give you the skinny on the Big Banter. So if the last two were too small for you, there's no way this one's gonna be too small. Look at this. Oh yeah. You ready to see this blade? Pow, right in the kisser. Oh mama. Would you look at it? That is such a nice looking blade. It's like the Banter grew out and got a little thinner. It really didn't get thinner. It's just the fact that now we have the elongated blade. We have more blade to play with. The blade length's 3.63 inches, which is sweet. And look at this. Perfect sharpening choil on top of the finger choil. Finger choil's lined with that really good jimping. The pass-through has the same, the jimping is perfect. I wouldn't do anything to change this jimping. It's just right. The pass-through is so comfortable. Of course, the lockup's right in the middle, and our centering is right in the middle. And this was designed by the man we all know and love, Ben Peterson. What is up, guys? That's what that stands for, in case you weren't familiar. Oh my goodness, that is so smooth. I can't wait to take a quick look on the inside. Now, as far as ergos, my hand from here to here is 4 inches, from here to here is 3.5, and from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25. And I'm going to show you some size comparisons here in just a second. But holding it back here, oh yeah, even giving it the Beez squeeze, there's no hot spots at all. But that choil, look at this. Look at all this real estate you have to put your hand on. Makes it so comfortable. Oh my goodness. When you go with these neutral handles, you are just setting yourself up for success. And that's what Ben did when he designed these knives. I'm telling you, this thing is absolute knife perfection. And look at that action. Right out of the box. I haven't lubed it or done anything to it. It is falling with a little bit of help. Just a little bit of gravity. Oh yeah. That's so good. That is so good. And they also have a blacked out version of this in G10. Let me give you a couple quick size comparisons so you get a good idea of the size. And I didn't show you me getting it out of the box, but they come in super nice, very premium packaging. And this is the stuff that came in. You get a couple stickers and you get some info and very, very nice cleaning cloth. So as you know, we all should have, here's the QSP Penguin. And you know what? We had to bring back the Feldspar, the CJRB Feldspar. Doesn't everyone have one of these at this point? If not, well, you probably should get one just because they're such a good deal. But you can see we got a full-size knife going on. Here's the Petrified Fish Havrog and the Paramilitary 2 from Spyderco, baby. Look at that. It is bigger than the Paramilitary 2. What? See, told you it's not a baby knife. Here's the Civivi Conspirator. Oh, look at that. The blades, The handle, you have a tad more handle, and I like how this handle bevels back like that. That way, if you have ginormous hands, your pinky is still going to be comfortable. And the KIZER Towser K. Ooh, yeah, look at that. We're in the full-size category. All right, so here are the three that you probably want to see next to each other. Here is the brand new baby Banter with the ivory scales and the red blade. Totally cool. I have a video showing all of the new releases from Civivi and the big old sale they have going on for Black Friday. Here is the wee Banter. So we have the Civivi baby Banter, the wee Banter, and then, oh yeah, the wee big Banter. There could almost be a third one in between there. But here's the family of the Banter. This one, even though the baby Banter's small, the size of my hands, I still get a full grip because that perfectly placed choil in there. And the choil has a little bit of that grippage going on with the jimping. And then this one doesn't need that forward choil. The way this one was made is just perfect. It puts your hand right up here by the cutting edge. Oh my goodness, it is so comfortable. You could go check out the videos on these bad boys, but we're here to talk about this one. And wow, this micarta is some of the best, if not the best micarta I have felt from WE and Civivi. This has a little bit of texture vision for you. Again, look at that. Oh my goodness, it just... wow, this is, I can't describe, it's almost like soft sandpaper, if that makes any sense. So let's take this bad boy apart and come back for a recap. You want to? All right, let's do it. I don't think I mentioned, I think I forgot to mention, this only weighs, and I weighed it, 4.1 ounces. That's it. And look at that. Look how clean. Oh, you know, this is probably, I'm just going to guess that it's probably clean enough to eat off of. And by the way, Friday nights, Beez Blades live at the Hive. Oh, right. If you have any questions about any videos, well, yeah, any videos or any knives you see on Friday nights from 8:15 to 11:15 p.m., we have the Hive stream live at the Hive, and we have the knife cam. We do, if you have size comparisons, you want to see what a knife looks like next to something else, or if you just want to see a knife in general or get more info on it, that's the place to be. So there's the inside of the micarta, nice and clean. You can see a little bit from the oil, and here's a look at the inside. Nothing but just a little bit of the looby-doob that they put on there, and I love this. Check it out. Even the liners, they match the blade, that perfect stone wash. Oh, and let's see, what's it going to look? Oh, yeah, look at that. You could eat off of that. Whoo, that is clean. No cleaning is needed whatsoever. There's your D-shaped pivot. By all means, wait a minute. There's a D-shaped pivot, isn't it? Where is it? No, maybe it's not. You know what? It might be, yeah, so it's not a D-shaped pivot. It has this little dude that matches the tab, which I'm trying to get you to see. There's a tab right there. Let me get the light right. Come on, light. There's a tab right there that matches. So it doesn't have a D-shaped pivot. The thing that holds it is going to be the micarta. Now, me personally, you know, I don't know that it makes a difference, but I kind of like the idea of having a D-shaped pivot rather than the tab, but the tab did lock the insignia into place, locked me in. And you know what? I don't think we need to clean it. I'm just going to put a little looby-doob on it. We'll just drive it in for a quick lube job. And wow, this thing is so clean. And I'm not going to put a lot. I'm just putting a little bit around there and a little bit around there. And then we'll put this dude on. And a little bit will do ya. A little dab will do ya. A little bit on there. And then where's my, I thought I lost a bearing there just for a second. And this is a KPL Light. Oh, by the way, I have 10% discount off of KPL Knife Pivot Lube, and they have a new lube I want to try out, and I believe I have some on the way. It's dry lube. What? Yeah, I'm really excited to check that out and definitely report. I'll add it into my next, as soon as I get it, I'll add it into my next disassembly. And this is the KPL Heavy. I'm putting this on the detent ball hole. Now this thing was pretty smooth, but I have a sneaky suspicion that it's going to get even better. And you can see there, we already have a nice track going on for the detent ball. And that will be plenty. Oh, plenty. Ooh. Yeah, no cleaning necessary. Wow. Just get this on, put a little bit on there, and then we're good to go. All right. Everything is just snapping back into place just like that. Wow. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Put this dude back in there. So, you know, I don't know that I've heard of anyone having a problem with the stop for the pivot being in the G10 or micarta of a knife. But, you know, I was thinking it was going to be a D-shaped pivot. Now, you have to remember, once you have that locked in like I did, keep your finger pressed down so it won't skip out of that little spot and you spin it around and have to find the spot again. But yeah, WE knives is, I don't have a lot of experience with WE knives, just because, well, I don't. They're a little more premium, a little more primo. But I am very happy to be able to share and show you all what is coming out in the WE knife department. And I gotta say, I am impressed. So everything is just going back in just like a glove, nice and smooth. And, oh man, it's solid. Oh yeah, let's go to the big screen. And we're back. And you can see that it is centered. And look at this. Almost, not quite a drop shut. Maybe get that oil in there a little bit. Now, I did tighten it pretty well. I could probably loosen it about a doll hair. But, okay, so what do I think about it? Do I think it's worth the money? Yeah, I do. I mean, it's 20 CV blade steel just to begin with. On top of that, it weighs 4 ounces for this large of a knife. I mean, most of your knife weight is from the blade. The ergos are fantastic. You could go back here. You could go up here. This is, I mean, so many knives that I have are in the 4-inch range. You do not get anywhere what you're getting as far as quality and materials with this. So yeah, I would say it's definitely a win. It's in the over $100 club, but wow, I have to say this is pretty nice. So I'm curious, do you get WE knives? Do you like Civivi? Do you like Simcut? Do you like any of them? Tell me what you think about this one. Do you prefer the big banner, or do you prefer the banter, or do you prefer the baby banter? Let me know. I know my wife really loves the baby banner. She carries her purple one all the time, but leave me a comment. Tell me how you feel about it, and definitely don't forget the big thumbs up to support the channel. Go watch this video. You're going to enjoy what's in that one. And until I see you again or talk to you in the lives or in the Hive stream, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.